This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So Penn State's offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. That's incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And now a third down, the opening drive of this championship game. With sure hands, it's Pena. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Breaks into the clear.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To the air. It's Aller. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That play will lead the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On first down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Nothing fancy there, just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this one.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play. A touchback would have been a better idea. So Ohio State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders. Guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
First play of the drive, they look to the right. Stiff arms his way to a decent game before they get him down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Third down play. Looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Saying. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
An inside give now from the shotgun. He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The defense smothers him for no gain. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a third and long from the 20-yard line. Looking downfield near the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Aller. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back grabs it on a screen. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Breaks into open space. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Clock is running. Last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving. Looking for a gap. It's Allen. And they try the middle, but still for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back. It's Allen. Oh, the defense will knock him down. What's going to be the final play of the period. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on third down. This won't be easy. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the ball is picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Well, they come out of that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Adjustments to stop him this time. Dropping back, it's Allen. Caught over the middle, it's Allen. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. The completion makes it second down. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. The Nittany Lions churn out another first down.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and of course Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs. I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
And the Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This wide receiver has it all. You know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to run for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Will step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Allen. He escapes the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go, 3rd and goal coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Penn State. They cap the drive with 6 points. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before they even get to the locker rooms.
And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score. Penn State 21, Ohio State
7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's a big first down for this offense. It's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
First down here for this offense. Send the back in motion. Scanning the field. It's Saying. Grab down the middle. It's Thurman. They make the tackle, but not before. Solid gain on that pass.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Short connection to the tight end here. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth and making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Now the handoff. They test the middle there and get nothing. No gain there. This defense defense and begin sliced up on the drive, but they push back. That's unheard.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here and now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Trying to get the throw off. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. Breaks free.
Returner is tackled at the 44. And your Ohio State Buckeyes will take over.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Gets made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Blaine. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Buckeyes come to the line with first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? To throw, it's Allen. Catch made over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually, that's going to cost you.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half and talk strategy here.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Hot over the middle. It's Ross. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. This will likely be the last play of the half. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal number. And it's good, right down the middle. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Buckeye offense onto the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To the air, it's Saying. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
That run sets up a critical third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops them just short of that first down marker. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. And that sets up a return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. A deep shot to the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, whatever these guys saw in the first half, I think we're going to see more of it in the second half. Outstanding job of setting the tone here and how quickly they were able to score, sending a message to the opposing defense.
Penn State, 3rd 31, Ohio State 19.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive? Quick pass, the catch is made. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Looking to pass. It's St. Catch made on the sidelines. It's a short gain, but enough to move the sticks. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. What a catch! Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. He's looking to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat.
Just a quick job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that completion. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Trying to convert with a sneak. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Buckeyes are in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. Smith. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. The quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Great move there. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Starting at 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Allen. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down play coming up. The shotgun running play call. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move now. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Oh, what a grab! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving. They keep him guessing with a run. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Dropping back, it's Aller. Looking right, this one caught. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 30, and a first down. The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. On the run, it's Allen. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun, bringing pressure. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk. He is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. Let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Graham. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game. They keep moving right down the field for a touchdown. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Off the play fake on 1st down. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
To throw, it's Sayin. The short completion of the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down, this offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. He was perfect on his first attempt, but this is tougher from 49 yards away. Oh, and he knocks it right through. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now, the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. Heads out of bounds with a short gain on the play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Aller. A deep shot to the right. Catch made down inside the 25. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as you can, doesn't work out.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's the 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. He breaks free. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Important 2nd down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. To throw, it's St. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. It's been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Brought down, a broken tackle. Produce a solid game there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people.
Handoff. Look out, room to run here. Throws out the stiff arm. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. And finally, some range to run for this back. The defense had done a good job of containing him until that point.
Look, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, I really thought they were going to run the football in here at the 1-yard line, but instead they decided to throw it. I think they completely caught the defense by surprise, and they get a touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
On for the extra point.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Chewing clock with the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure.
Deep shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. It's a good effort there. But now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Aller. The pass rush closing in. With the catch, it's Smith. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss in here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Here's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. The Nittany Lions keep the football on the move.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy.
And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Brought down after a short return, but the pin sets up his offense.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
And Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Penn State 46.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Penn State offense gets back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Offense out there to start a new drive at the 21. Dropping back. It's Allen. That's caught. It's Ross. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Ross. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. The receiver grabs it.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Grinding away on the ground. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. And now a timeout taken by the defense. Preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback will take a knee. It's always a special year, but after all the work